Good morning, evening, afternoon, everybody. I'm Cameron Walsh with Gernot Fritche, bringing you the iRacing Classic Teams Championship Lotus 79 Series race at LimeRock Park. This is week 6 for the 2014 Season 1 Sunday 16:30 GMT. Looking at the qualification for this short, violent track, Gernot Fritche in the Lotus with a 42.68. Nuno Maria in the Williams with a 42.76. As Andrea Ventura finishes out the podium with Sam Doby in 4th. Cam Walsh qualifying in last with a 44.5. That will not stand, as I am completely sick of starting all the way in the back, and I'd like to start slightly further than I do in the back. Anyways, this is going to be a very violent track, about 44 seconds a lap, as we get ready to go green. Nuno Maria having a slight bobble there. We'll have to double check to see that's not a false start. Stewards will look at that, but allows Gernot to get away as Andrea Ventura looks to get on the inside of Sam Doby early, as we'll see if anybody gets punted away here in turn 1. It's kind of a very steep camber, turn 1, as we go into this turn 2 complex almost, where you're kind of switching back and forth. As everyone's keeping it on and steady. 30 cars taking the field today as Gernot leads everybody over the jump. Most times your all 4 wheels won't leave the surface, but you're not doing it right if you're not getting at least 2. This is 4th gear, pedal on the ground, as you'll see some cars veering to the right, some cars veering to the left. You veer to the left, there's a lot of grass there, there's a lot of Armco, and your race can potentially end there, as Gernot will lead us through finishing lap 1 of 60. That's right, 6-0 times around LimeRock Park in the Lotus 79, as you can just see the full extent of the field. The many teams showing up here today. I believe everybody but 2 had at least a custom skin, and of those, I believe all but another 2 were Classic Teams racers, as Barry West of the Team UK will kick out the right into the dirt. He will save it, keep it off the grass, and cut the shadow car off totally. Couldn't let me by and block people behind me. But no, that didn't happen. That's okay. Always happy to have that happen, as we'll go over the jump there. You might see some light forming under the tires there as we look at the replay, as see the Walsh car in the middle. Passing a couple people in the entryway there, as we'll now go slow motion on with Mike Taylor. You can see all 4 wheels. Well, I'd say 2 wheels getting in the air there. That is simply a stunning view in slow motion. And it's scary in fast motion. As Andrea Ventura now looking to do a little bit of a loop-de-doo, not pointed out in the right direction. That's actually about the best case scenario for kicking the dirt there, as this is Salvatore Lorne in the Lotus as well, a teammate of Gernot, as he will have an off track and plow himself into that Armco there. Kind of lucky he didn't hit the tires there, because you tend to fly in the air, as Mark Dorval will go onto the inside of Cameron Walsh, who realized that, it might be great picking up 5 positions off the grid, but all of those people that qualified faster than you actually are in fact faster than you. As now we'll go into the chopper. We're following Juno Rania of Cliff Smith Racing. This is lap 10 out of 60. We're 6th of the way there, and he has an engine explosion. His engine lets out going into turn 1, downshifting too fast. Very strange in the Lotus 79. Not many engine failures at all, as Randy Ashi of the McLaren team getting around the shadow car of Cameron Walsh, as Cam didn't really want to get in anybody's way there. I don't know why I'm talking about myself in the third person. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. As lap 16 out of 60 now, as Gernot Fritche going through lap traffic with Nuno Maria hot behind as he tries to go around a lapped car, the ATS of Adnan, as that whole section kind of has to be a 1-car track, as Nuno Maria looks to capitalize it. He will take it, go between the ATS and the Lotus. Will he have P1 going into turn 1? He will! He will! Nuno Maria now in first place, lap 16, as Daniel Banker and Barry West go side by side into turn 1. Turn 1's where most of the action is going to happen. That is where everyone is going to go side to side. Is anybody kicking into the dirt? No! As now we go on board Bill Frazier, as he is haunting behind Sam Doby of the Williams car, looking to make up a position, as Sam Doby getting stuck again behind one of the lapped cars. not able to keep all 4 tires pointed straight going over the hill, has to slide back and forth and get out of the throttle, letting Bill Frazier go by. But coming into the straight, will Sam Doby look to get around as he will switch over 2 whole lanes. Switch over 2 lanes. Will he go on the inside? No, he will not have the speed as Gernot goes wildly into the air following Nuno Maria. Nuno will land into the grass, slide himself into the into nothing actually, which is very, very good, as he will get underway. No problem there as the 2 Ligiers of John Hill and Andrea Ventura. This is for P6 as Andrea had that spin. He's been going through the field as John will let him go by. No problems there. Let the faster guy go forward, follow him, follow his line, get his speed as Daniel Banker and Mark Dorval now will go into turn 1. Mark Dorval easily going around, getting in front. That draft really working out for him there as they go around turn 1. Daniel Banker now. This is starting to get into the final turn here. The final sweeping left-hander goes downhill as he'll misjudge a lap car's speed and go into the tire barrier. Bounce off. His day would be done. As now we go with Bill Frazier now in second, Sam Doby now in third. Bill Frazier will lock it up going into turn 1 and spin out. I don't think he picked up any damage there other than that side pod damage he already had. But Frazier will go and rejoin, but make some contact with the already wounded Lotus as we'll go to the other Viceroy of Matt Pawelski as he'll make contact with another lapped car as he also misjudged there and will end up into the Armco on the side of that jump there as Mark Dorval going between lapped traffic, 2 lapped cars. He'll go through the middle as I believe he had quite the low downforce setup, or he was just really rocking. The exit speed that you can get off of that final turn really influences how fast you go down that straight, as this is only 44 seconds lap. But Gernot pulling a 43.379 here at, I believe this is lap 37 out of 60, as Gernot is flying. You'll see all the cars hopping up and down, violently going up the straight. Very stiff suspension as Robert Simpkins, as he's pushing his campaign forward as Cam Walsh slides off to the right, which is normally something that Simpkins does, and that's not a criticism. He's just had very bad luck at the strength of field races, but it's good to see him actually being where he should be, as having spun out. Cam Walsh now getting behind Vincent Chauvet. This is for 17th, I believe, as I ran an extraordinarily low downforce as compared to everyone else, which might have been my own downfall, but we'll get under there. We'll now go back to Nuno Maria in 3rd position as he's going to get around Barry West. Barry West will have a slide. He will land awkwardly and kick his the rears to the right, the rear wheels to the right, and they will make contact, sending Nuno into the barrier as their races, I believe, will be done as Cam Walsh goes over the barrier and has probably the laziest car accident of the day, as we'll go off into the grass there. Totally a bummer. I was really having a good time here at LimeRock Park, as this is now Sam Doby in P2 with Barry West in P12 as he'll either spin out going into turn 1 trying to get around Barry, or they made contact. I believe that that almost looks like that was netcode, but I do believe there was some contact. Pickford taking the non-escape route, as now we'll go in 11th position. Barry West looking to get around Mark Pickford. Wait a second, I have that backwards. These British people. As Pickford will go around in the ATS car. We'll go around the Team UK, who has had a bad time here at LimeRock Park so far, as I feel a sneeze coming on. That's not going to end well, as John G. Hill and Oscar Mangan fight for P6. I'd love to give the commentary for this, but I'm afraid I'm going to sneeze. Oh, that's going to be awful. Okay, no, we got it. They go 2 wide. Oscar Mangan looking to get on the outside of John G. Hill, but John defending on the inside, entering turn 1, as John will get away defending that position from the remaining Viceroy, as the Lotus car of Gernot Fritche will zip around turn 1, or the final turn one last time on the last lap in P1, not turn 1, as he will finish first once again. Heavy pressure by Nuno. It was actually passed by Nuno. Nuno, unfortunately, becoming damaged. As Sam Doby now in the Williams car. He will be crossing in second. A very good finish for him. A good representation of the Williams team and how strong the Williams team car has been this season. Look at the car jumping up and down, going down that straight. As Sam Doby, I believe this is his second of the season so far. As Andrea Ventura and the Ligier, who has always been there, will finish in third, recovering very nicely from his very early race spin. Gernot in 44 minutes, 29 seconds, lapping 60 times around LimeRock Park, the dangerous, twisting LimeRock Park. We will probably not be here for but another year, as I finished in 19th, still behind Nuno Maria. Even when he crashes out, I can't win. As we'll go looking through the rest of the fields. Pawelski, unfortunately, crashing out, finishing in 23rd, as normally he has a very good finishing in these strength of field races, but the races do always bite everybody at some point. Gernot Fritche in the lead still by about almost getting to be 100 points over Ben-R Chadwick, as we scroll down looking into the point standings. We got about 80 people right now that have been officially raced. As we looked at the teams, as Ligier in the lead now by about 50 points over the Candy Team Terrell UK guys. I always want to say Team UK team. As we go down the rest of the teams. If you are interested in joining the Classic Teams Championship, as we are always happy to have you, you can hop on down to the iRacing forums. We are just below who are we below? I don't know. We're somewhere down there in the road racing section. You're more than welcome to come in, take a look at the threads, make some posts, see if the Lotus is for you guys, and we will see you all at Canada. We're going back to Canada. That's not good.